We have with us now actually the mayor of Miami-Dade County, Daniella Levine Cava. I apologize if I got any of that wrong, Mayor, but we appreciate your time this morning. Can you just tell us what, I know this has happened really just in a matter of hours. At 1:30 a.m., I believe, is when this building collapsed. At this point, what do you know and what are you hoping to find out?
So this is obviously a huge tragedy. We're all working hard to find out what we can. On the scene, the Miami-Dade Fire Rescue is leading the effort. We have Surfside Police working in collaboration with Miami-Dade Police and our Miami Beach Police. At this time, we have confirmed that one person did pass on the way to the hospital. And of course, everybody is on the scene, many search teams, and we're going to do everything in our power. The people in the intact part of the building have been or are being evacuated. This was a 12-story building. There were 130 units. And so it is a massive search and rescue operation.
What is the priority right now? We know a lot of people are asking, how did this happen? Why did this happen? And that's going to take some time, we understand. Right now, what is it that crews are focused on? What's the top priority?
Yeah, well, the top priority is definitely to evacuate the remainder of the building that was not impacted by the collapse. And as well, they do have those teams on site to search out, unfortunately, the rubble. We're all here working around the clock in great coordination with local, county, and state authorities to move this forward as quickly as possible and keep as many people safe as possible.
How big of a worry is that, though? Are they worried about this stability of the remaining structure right now, since we don't really know what happened here?
It's all under investigation. There are engineers on the scene. It does seem to be a separate portion of the building. It's separated from the main, from the part that's intact. So, clearly they do not know because they do not know exactly the cause. And they are going to have to deploy the engineering team to investigate.
And Mayor, we're looking at images where you can see two rescuers. One of them has a dog with him searching into the rubble. You could see the dog a minute ago. You can't necessarily see him right now. But I'm just curious, the mayor of Surfside talked about dogs being there searching for signs of life and them not getting any sort of hit was the word he used. And he said that it was disappointing. Do you have any sense of how many people might still be missing at this point and any indication of whether or not the death toll could rise from one?
Really, the information we have is that it's 130 units and 12 stories. And of course, some have been evacuated and one passed. And that's really all the information we have at this time.
Do you have any sense of the residents in this building? Was this a building that was predominantly people who lived there year round? Could some of the units have been rented out or maybe even vacant? Could you give us a sense of kind of this, what residents may have been here?
Really, I can't tell you that yet, but of course, this is a building that's been here for a while, and I'm sure there were many longtime and permanent residents in this building, as well as probably some visitors. This is right on the beach in a beautiful community of Surfside. It's a small community, just a few thousand people. Residents that walk regularly are, a small community with a strong sense of community. And it's a tragedy worldwide. It's a tragedy for the people right here in our community as well as their families.
Mayor, the state of Florida and the nation waking up this morning to these devastating images. What's the most important message you would like to get out to people who are watching this right now?
I think prayers and support for the incredible work of our emergency personnel who are on the scene. They've been on the scene since the wee hours of the morning, and we'll spare no resource, no effort to make sure that we can bring people out safely as quickly as possible.
And just while we have you, Mayor, going back to the structure here, were you aware of any sort of failed inspections with this building, any sort of reports or concerns about the structure? I mean, this is not a very old building. It was constructed in 1981. are you guys what are you looking into, and what, if any, history are you aware of as it relates to this building?
Right. I know that the engineers are on the scene. As you say, I'm not aware that any particular structural issue had been identified. I think this is a total surprise to everybody concerned, and we will get to the bottom of it.
All right. Miami-Dade County Mayor Daniella Levine Cava, thank you so much for taking time to speak with us on this very busy morning, and we're thinking of you and everyone in your community there.
Yeah, I'm on my way. Thank you.
All right. Take care.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here, and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.